So many people will be going to a Broadway show for the very first time when Broadway opens again. Do you remember the first Broadway show you saw and how magical it was?
Oh my gosh, I think the very first Broadway show I saw was the revival of Les Mis in the 90s. And I was in high school. I came from Boston, like on a school trip, and it was incredible. I didn't know that many people could be on stage or make that kind of sound. It was thrilling.
My family got us tickets to see Heather Headley and Aida. So that was a huge deal for me, life-changing career, guideposting for me. So yeah, I remember, and I hope that other people get to experience that same magic.
I remember my first Broadway show. A funny thing happened on the way to the Forum.
St. James.
And I came from Boston to see it.
I saw Thoroughly Modern Millie when I was 15 years old, second row. Gavin Creel and Sutton Foster blew my mind away. And I just had dinner with Gavin Creel a couple of nights ago, so now we're friends.
I was in the 8th grade. I saw Wicked on Broadway, and the overture started. I'm like, what is this? Out there getting paid to do this for a living? Dear God, I want to do that.
First Broadway show I saw was actually Rock of Ages, and it was super magical because, I usually do shows that are very avant-garde and out there. I think Caroline or Change is probably the most non-avant-garde show that I'm done or doing. And I just remember how magical it was, and that made me feel like I belonged to this community because it was different.
Oh my gosh, the first Broadway show I saw was Avenue Q at the Golden Theater, and that was actually the first time I said that I was going to be a Broadway stage manager, and all these years later, it happened, so it was very magical.
The first Broadway show I saw was Chicago at the Ambassador Theater, which is weirdly and spiritually, divine timingly, where I did my audition for Phantom. So on the stage of the Ambassador Theater is where I auditioned for Phantom. But and it was life-changing for me. I was in high school, and it was my first trip to New York. And so, yeah, Broadway still is that thing that we all hope that it is. It is that thing. It is that thing.